Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Black Spectrum Network. I'm going to be your reader for today, Quintari Shakir. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Also, please be aware that tomorrow two videos are coming out. Two videos are coming out at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. On Friday, I'm going to be releasing videos at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, and on Tuesday, I'm going to be releasing videos at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Also, please make sure that you check out my my video called Choose, where you get to choose what the psychic readings for May will be about. I can tell you this much. I plan to, sometime next week, to do readings on Erykah Badu, Lil' Kim, Solange, and T.I. and Tiny. It's going to be two of those four I know I will definitely do, but which ones you will have to tune in and see. Alright, so I've talked enough. I know that you all wanted to get straight into the reading. I'm just so happy that Bill Cosby was found guilty. Yes, I am happy that Bill Cosby was found guilty. And here on Black Spectrum Network, we are trying to liberate our community by getting rid of the parasites. We're literally cleansing our community of the parasites. Oops. Yeah, the spirits, well, I want to say this. No, I was about to say the spirits are ready to speak, but I'm dropping these cards because this table and this cloth are moving these cards. Okay. So I'm just going to look overall for what's going on with Bill Cosby right now. Like, what is his mental, what is going on? Right now, Bill Cosby's been having issues sleeping. There are a web of problems that have been plaguing him and showing up in his dreams. His challenge or obstacle deals with sex and intimacy. It's sexual promiscuity. No, he needs to do candle energy work to banish away sexual promiscuity. So it's like Bill Cosby still has, like, you know, he may be on Viagra, but he still is very sexually active. What is his sign? You all tell me his sign. And is he a sexual sign? If his sign is sexual, educate me in the comments. I don't know. But the card is talking about a sexual relationship that cannot rise to romance or emotional commitment. Specifically, this deals with people that have an uncontrolled lust, or they're promiscuous people, and they need to do candle energy work to clear, to remove an obstacle that is centered or founded in sex and lust. Beneath him, I'm seeing a change of his residence and the change in his spiritual path. Buried treasure. They're talking about an opportunity hiding beneath a pile of chaos. And the troubled spirits being above him. So the spirits and ancestors came back and struck him with this. It's like... And the law of supply. Okay, so this is what the cards are saying. Bill Cosby has trouble sleeping. In addition to that, Bill Cosby has... he's obviously, we know he's having these legal issues that are involving sex and intimacy. Him needing to do some candle energy work to banish... it's not going to banish those legal problems, but they won't... Maybe his charges, his sentencing will be lowered if he does the candle energy work. But I do see a change in his residence. If he has, some people have been speculating that he's going to be on house arrest. So if he lives somewhere that's not Philadelphia, he may be on house arrest in Philadelphia if he has a home there or whatever. I don't know. But the opportunity that's hiding beneath the pile of trouble and chaos is what's been affecting him. So... the prosecutors, there was, like I said, not like I said, but what I'm hearing is that there are over 30 to 40 years of legal documents to sift through, and 30 to 40 years of complaints that have been documented, historically documented, about Bill Cosby being a sexual abuser, and it's been difficult for prosecutors to prosecute him because of the way that the legal system works. However, it's almost as though the prosecutors had the right combination of people for the jury this time. Kind of like the people in Pennsylvania are a little bit more enlightened, so it increased the probability that the jury would sway towards a guilty verdict. more infestation and troubled spirits is always is usually talking about. Now, normally this card is talking about infertility and immaturity in relationships, but in this particular case, it's talking about it's talking about dead, troubled spirits. So the ancestors of those women, some of them may have passed, or it is that some of their parents knew about this case, and those spirits came back and orchestrated for this small opportunity to. They orchestrated for the prosecutors to be able to monopolize on this small window of hope to prosecute Bill Cosby as guilty. And the outcome of the reading is speaking about Bill Cosby still being able to tap into an unlimited supply of money or an unlimited supply of resources despite all of what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards about a few things. So I'm going to look at Bill Cosby's mental state right now and what's going on in his mind. Do you all think that Bill Cosby should go to jail? Tell me in my comments. Do you think that Bill Cosby should go to jail? Talk to me in the comments. And I'm getting so many comments. I'm trying to respond to you all. And I can't. I also know that I speak about myself in the third person in my comments, but that's the for the purpose of when I start outsourcing responsibilities in my business. I'm going to have someone running this account, and they will need to be able to speak about the business, you know, from a third person standpoint. So I'm going to give it one more shuffle because these cards fell out like that. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to look at Bill Cosby's mental state. Where's Bill Cosby mentally? What I see for Bill Cosby is he feels he doesn't know who to trust right now. They're saying that he's also, like, Bill Cosby is physically blind, but he's also socially blind. It's like a lot of people in his social circle have turned against him as well. And he can't see who is for him and who is against him. He literally can't see who is for and who is against him. But his children, his children. He definitely knows that his children are for him. All right, now another thing that I'm going to say to you all is, despite what his wife is portraying to the public, she's having a very hard time stomaching what's been going on. And I'm really seeing that the only people that really support him are his children. I'm seeing him feeling like he needs to go into hiding and solitude away from everybody. The paparazzi has been on him. He doesn't like the attention. I'm hearing that Bill Cosby is someone that enjoyed the status of being a public figure, but he's not the sort of celebrity that you see walking along the street and you're trying to flash photos of them. He's like a Spike Lee, somebody that you take photographs of when you see him at the airport and you post it to your Instagram. That's who Bill Cosby is and who he wants to be. But there's chaos in his home life. So he doesn't even really want to go back home right now, because all he can think about is like, shit, I've got to have this damn conversation and I can't see. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. Like, he's like, everything's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Fuck this. Fuck all y'all. Fuck this. I can't see. I don't know what they're gonna do to me. I can't see what's coming next. Damn it, who's my friend? That's all I hear in his head. And he's kind of like, I don't even want to say senile, but Bill Cosby has this energy that they're saying he's like a male Nene Leakes. He's like, no, like 50 Cent, like petty. Like kind of petty. There are issues in his marriage. There are issues in his marriage where she wants to leave, and she's been wanting to leave the marriage, but she's so religious, and this is what I'm hearing in my ears, and the cards can't tell me, but I'm hearing that she's so religious that she doesn't feel it's appropriate to divorce her husband, but she's been hoping for his sabotage in secret. And they actually don't have a good relationship. And he's been wanting to walk away from it for a while, but they didn't want to do it because it's going to cause it would cause the public to think that he's guilty. A lot of the why they are together is because she wants to stick to the narrative that he didn't do it, even though she feels like he did it. She doesn't know that he did it, but she feels like he did it. Okay, I know that he did it. The courts know that he did it. You know that he did it. But she feels like he did it, but she doesn't know that he did it. But she has been distant from him, and she's been wanting to walk away from the marriage, and he's been wanting to walk away from it as well. Okay? He hasn't really been that invested into it either. So the main thing that he's thinking about is just deading the relationship anyway. It's like, well, shit. You know, my career is over. I'm going, I could be going to jail. Could be. And the reason that he's thinking that he could be going to jail is because he never thought that he was going to get sentenced. On his mind are his children. That's all he cares about right now, are his children. Are my children going to be taken care of? And he's going to be telling his wife to make sure that he takes care of their grandchildren as well. But she's, I don't know why I want to call this woman Coretta Scott King. I know her name is not Coretta Scott King. But Bill Cosby's wife, all that's on her mind is this chaos. And she's connecting the dots between a lot of these stories.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Spectrum, the mascot for Black Spectrum Network. I want to get an idea from you about future programming. Please tell us in the comments which public figures or events you want to learn about. But before you go, tell us which of these public figures should we speak about next. Thank you for supporting Black Spectrum Network and our mission to awaken the genetic genius within our community.
This has been a huge revelation for her. Like, well, it happened. What if it was true? But she feels like it's true, but she doesn't want to think about it too much, because as she starts to think about it, she feels that she's been wasting her life with a man that she doesn't know, that she's just been blindly supporting. He feels like, Bill Cosby feels like there are tons and tons of people surrounding him that have possibly given, he feels like there are tons and tons of people around him that were plotting against him, like telling the media things, digging up old documents, secretly speaking to prosecutors in exchange for money. And he's just really weary of everyone that's around him. The only people that he trusts are his children and his wife. And obviously he feels like this is completely unjust. He thinks that it's unjust. And his heart says to him, like, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything wrong. Some of those things that I did do, but it was never my intention to hurt those women. It was never my intention to do the wrong thing. That was just what I did. That's what I did. Those actions are what I did, but I don't think that my actions should mean that I should be in jail. That's how he's saying it, and he feels it's unjust. He can't. He understands the legal logic behind why what he did was criminal, but in his heart he doesn't feel like it's criminal. And he feels that a lot of people around him have been trying to twist things about his character and sell it to the media and sell it to prosecutors. finally, I see him trying to just orchestrate through all of this. Kind of just trying, like, right now, the only thing that he can think about is going home to the chaos in his house. He can't even hear his publicist, his crisis manager right now. And it's like he's overwhelmed by too much too soon today. Okay, so maybe I might need to do a reading on this in like a month or so, or when he goes and gets sentenced. I don't know, but there's a lot right now. What's on his mind? Going home, talking to his wife, trying to keep things together. She's thinking about just go ahead and divorce him because it's like, well, shit, his image is already tarnished. I've already been looking a fool. But let's clean that up right now. To make sure that that's how she's looking at things, I'm going to pull some cards. I know this woman's name is not Coretta Scott King, and I'm almost about to call her Coretta Scott King. Her name is like Melania Cosby or something. Like India Irie Cosby. What is her name? What is his wife's name? I should have looked that up before I got on this video, but I was so anxious to do this reading that I was just like, I've got to sit down and do this reading. Oh, you want to come up? That's cool. All right. She feels like right now, right now in this very moment, she's concerned with her husband's emotional well-being because she feels that this court verdict is going to send him to the grave. And she's also fearful, like he has a heart condition. He has a terrible heart condition. And he has a heart condition and he has issues with diarrhea or holding his bowels. And she's just afraid that she's going to be an old widow sitting alone. And she actually has her eyes on another man. Actually, she's not... it's weird because this woman is... I don't know if she's a Gemini, but I don't even know what this means, but she has like dual thoughts and dual energies. In one regard, she's looking at the present and she's hoping that he can survive through this situation, that there is not a death on her hands. But in another perspective, which is also, is just running concurrent to this perspective of caring about him, she's looking forward to another relationship with another man and pretending to be widowed and sitting on money. She's hoping that he's going to go ahead and pass so that he doesn't go to jail. She's hoping for that. She's hoping that no more of these women will come after them, that they can leave their family alone because it's created way too much chaos. And if he's not going to die due to his own death, she's hoping that he can be on house arrest and that he's away from the media so that this thing can just kind of sort of die down. She just wants everything to die down because it's just way too much chaos. But underneath all the chaos is her desire for him to either get him to not physically succumb to the stress that is being pushed upon him in the media and the stress of the potential of going to jail. But she's also hoping that throughout all of this, there's a window, that there's an opportunity for her to be financially successful and to still find true love. Okay, and the final question that I'm going to ask is for the spirits to tell me, what do they think the outcome of this will be? Oops. the outcome of this. All right, so Bill Cosby is going to be sitting. Bill Cosby is actually going to be sitting trial for another case as well. After this, we're going to be trying him on another case. Something's going to come forward, and I think that they're going to be like his lawyer's going to file a document to push back his sentencing or something, or there's going to be some sort of appeal to delay it that they're going to try to put forth. I'm seeing his wife being at home by herself, just kind of waiting on him. She may or may not be attending some of these trials, and if she doesn't attend the trials, then they're gonna say it's because she was sick or something. I'm seeing that she will attend some of the trials. She will attend some. The ones that she does, they will be in front of the camera, very supportive of each other. I'm seeing that it's gonna be, yeah, I don't think he's going to jail because the cards are saying that he's gonna be at home and people are gonna be looking in on him. And yeah, his wife coming. This is it, because it's like his wife may make a testimony, or she may testify about this in his favor, and this may persuade the judge to give him house arrest. It's like an important witness statement is going to come forward in his favor. Yeah, he's going to be on house arrest. He's going to be on house arrest. I don't really see them putting. Yeah, and it's gonna put him. Yeah, he's gonna be on house arrest and he's gonna die at home. He's gonna have a pretty lengthy sentence. When I say lengthy, maybe 2 years of house arrest and then like supervised visits. I'm not sure about sentencing, but I'm hearing like lengthy in terms of not the full 10 years, but at least 2. Like 2 years of being surveilled by the courts and the courts bitch. I'm seeing, yeah, I think he's gonna die inside of his home. He needs to be very, very careful. And I've never done a reading like this, but I see him passing due to drinking. He should not be drinking. Yeah, due to drinking, the law, infighting with his children, because his children are already fighting over money. And grandchildren. What is this telling me about the grandchildren? So yeah, I'm saying that this legal case is going to be continuing to be broadcast for some time, for a minute, a good month or two. We're going to be following this for a minute, because they're going to try to make him sit trial for something else. And I'm seeing him and his children infighting. And then finally, him and his children infighting. And there's something involving a grandchild. He really just cares about his grandchildren and his children. His grandchildren and his children. Yeah, he's going to... So what I'm hearing is... he's going to pull on the court's heartstrings by talking about his children, his grandchildren, what he means to them, his wife, what he's meant to the community, these accusations, call it a witch hunt, say that they failed, this is the one time it happened, da-da-da-da. And he just wants everything to stop with these women coming after him. All right, so with that said, thank you all for tuning in to Black Spectrum Network. This was one of my surprise psychic readings. Please make sure that you go to my video called Choose and comment on that video and let me know what you all want to see for the month of May 2018. There will be 2 psychic readings coming out tomorrow at 12 o'clock. You will love them. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. And I just want to say this. Thank you all so much for the support. From the bottom of my heart, I'm watching this channel grow exponentially. And it is my goal to awaken the genetic genius of the African American community. And I'm thankful for the people of the African diaspora that support, and the allies of people that are descendants of the African diaspora that are supporting. I hope that I can continue to providing you all uplifting and elevating content. This summer, I'm going to be releasing a docu-series covering different hot topics in our community. I'm going to be interviewing professors, activists, doctors, lawyers, attorneys, rappers, gangsters, thugs, drug dealers, all to get their perspective about what liberation and freedom looks like for us. So with that being said, R. Kelly, we coming for you next, bitch. Thank you all for tuning in. Bye.
I just wanna fly away. First class out of space.